చూడండి, here what are the types of scanning methods are used. So why use scanning? Why use scanning? In the previous class,
Are you scanning?
just 1 minute. In the previous class, we had learned about the footprinting reconnaissance. So next stage is the scanning. What is the scanning? So I told you that what are the type, what can we do with the help of the scanning? With the help of the scanning, we can know the live systems and open ports, live systems and the open ports. Okay. So then we identify the services, what are the services running on the live system. And second one is the banner grabbing and OS fingerprinting. And identify the network vulnerabilities. Draw the network diagrams of the vulnerability host. Okay, understood. So these are the thing. So here, what are the types of tools are used for the scanning? Which types of tools are used for scanning? There are multiple tools which do the scanning. So what does mean scanning? Footprinting will give the initial information. Whereas scanning will give the deep information, give the in-depth information of the target. Got it? So the first stage, which is the reconnaissance stage, we can gather the information like initial information of the target. Here we are going to know about the target in depth and in detail. What is the stage? Scan. So what are the tools are used in the scanning? The tools are used in the scanning are Nmap, HPing3, Nessus, GenMap, Angry IP Scanner and Netcat. These are the tools are used in the do the scanning. These all tools we will going to discuss one by one. All tools will discuss by one by one. So what are the tools are there? Nmap, HPing3, NSS, GenMap, Angry IP Scanner and Netcat. All these are the types of tools to do the scanning. Okay. With the help of this scanning, what type of information we can know what are the open ports, and operating system name, and what are the services are running, which type of live, whether the target is live or not, and also vulnerabilities of the target by doing the scanning. I told you that port is a logical communication channel. What is the port? Port used to communicate between two devices. We use the port. Understand? This is the port. So then these ports are open. I had a given example. Suppose your house is there. Your house having windows. Windows are like window. Window is like a port number. Remember that. Window name ankochu, port ankochu. If more number of windows are there, then all these windows and doors are open, meaning that there is a fair amount of chance that thief or unknown person, intruder can enter into the home and he can damage your home. Understood? He can steal your valuable things. Open windows. Like system, computer or mobile phone or computer or network, if it is a open ports, mean that if more open ports are there, this vulnerable for the what? Vulnerable for the hackers. Mean that if more open ports are there, finding the open ports and misconfiguration port, easily have a connect to the target computer. Hacker will connect to the target computer if open ports are there, misconfiguration ports are there. Got it? So by using the scanning, we can find out whether the target is having open ports, or whether a target having any, what are the services are running. All this information we can gather by using the scanning. Okay, got it? So what are the types of tools are used for the scanning? Nmap, HPing3, Nessus, GenMap, Angry IP Scanner, Netcat. The most popular tool for the cyber security engineers are hackers or ethical hackers. The top 10 tools, one of the top 10 which tool is there? Nmap. Nmap. I just go to the Google here. Type here google.com. Okay, and I just type here top 10 tools, cyber security tools or hacking tools. Okay, cyber security tools or hacking tools. Okay. So these are the tools. See this. These are the tools. Nmap, Nessus, Wireshark, Metasploit, Snort. These are the tools. See this. So every cyber security engineer, as a cyber security engineer, as a hacker, or a ethical hacker, there are 10 tools are there. This Nmap is one of the top tool. Okay. What does, why use Nmap? By using the Nmap, we can do the scanning. We can do the scanning. We can do the scanning. So what does scanning do? Scanning will identify the open ports, operating system, what are the services are running on the computer, what are the services are running on the target computer, whether the target is live or not, and also vulnerabilities. What is vulnerability? Vulnerability is a loophole. These are the information by using the scanning. So in this one, the most used tool is what? Nmap. Use the Nmap. Understood? Here, what are the types of scanning? There are multiple types of scanning are there. See this. Here, types of scanning are multiple types. One is the port scanning, second is the network scanning, third one is the vulnerability scanning, fourth one is the OS fingerprint scanning, and ping sweeps, service version scanning, and packet injection scanning. Okay, there are multiple types of scanning are there. What is that? What is the multiple types of scanning are there? Here, first thing is the network scanning. What is the network scanning? So what is the network? Network is a group of devices connected to each other. Is known as the network. Okay. So do you ever think, knowing this device is active network, network scanning is the technique where whether the device is currently active or not, and also involves the sending the ping message, or it will communicate. Network scanning will communicate to the network devices. They will send the network device. Here, manual ARP scan can be used to discover the local subnet. I want to know the local subnet. I use the which scan? I will show you then practical. ARP is a scan. We can use it to discover the local host. Mean that in my network, what are the computers are there? I want to know my local, what are the computers? What are my computers are there in network? I want to know the devices by using the ARP scanning. Another thing, automatic scanning tools are recommended to detect the devices across the multiple subnet. Okay. Here, ping. What is my ping here? See this. This one I explained during networking. What is the ping? Here? I tell you that ping is a interconnectivity tool. What is that? Interconnectivity tool. I just go to the CMD, and I type here ping. I type here ping. www.google.com. When I type this one, ping is interconnectivity device. Means ping is a command line tool to check the connectivity. Between the source and destination. Here my computer is the source. What is the destination here? Google. Ping followed by the www.google.com. It will check the Google, and I got a reply. I have a 32 bytes are there. Okay, mean that I got a reply from where? From the Google. This is an IP address. Here how it communicates, I will tell you that. I will tell you that. This is one computer. Okay. This is having another device. Remember the device. This device having an IP address of 10.0.0.1. Okay. And this IP address of the next device is 10.0.2. I want to check the communication from this computer to this computer, whether they both are communicating each other. Then how will you use? What is the command here? Use which command? Ping command. Ping followed by the 10.0.0.2 and enter. Got it? From this side, we need to enter 10.0.1. Got it? When I type ping 10.0.2, you will get a reply. What does mean that? See this, what does mean that? It will send the packet. What are the packet? Like 32 bytes of packet to the destination. It will send the 32 bytes of default packet to the destination. The ping uses the ICMP protocol. It will send the ICMP protocols. Packets are nothing but network information. It will send the ICMP packet to the destination. Send the, what is the size of packet? 32 bytes. If the computer is live, means that live means working, active, then this will receive and it will reply. What? This is the reply. And 32 bytes are received. Got it or not? If the computer or device is not active, then what here? I'll just go here ping. I'll type an IP address. IP address or mail domain. I just type here 192.168. So what does it mean? It means that I don't have a connectivity with that machine. That IP address and my computer are not communicating each other. So here what is the output here? Mean that they are not connected each other. So this computer, they use which packet? ICMP packet. They send to the destination. If the destination receives and they will acknowledge, you will get a reply. Okay? So then if you not reply, then what is this here? Destination host interface. Got it? Got it or not? So what is that? Ping. So it send the ICMP packet to the target system, revert the IO code, the system is live. Antena? Next thing is the ARP scan used to identify the active host of the network. What does mean that class 24 means I want to scan all network. So here I have a network is there. Okay, what is the command here? See this. What is the command I am using here? See this. What is the command here? ARP minus scan. Okay. What is the command here? ARP minus scan. I think you don't work on the Windows. Let me try here whether it works or not. If not works, we'll go for the Kali Linux. Okay. Here 0.0.0/. I want to search all hosts. Okay, it's not working on the Windows computer. This is a Kali Linux command. So what does it do? ARP scan is to identify the what? Active host on the local network. Local network. I just go to the Kali Linux again. Go to the Kali Linux here. Okay. We start the Kali Linux. We can do this one. So what are the types of scanning are there? Okay. So types of scanning here. What are the types of scanning? I would explain you. What are the types of scanning? See this. What are the types of scanning? Port scanning, network scanning, vulnerability scanning, OS fingerprinting, ping sweeps, service version scanning, packet injection scanning. These are the types of scanning. So what does mean port scanning? Nothing but identifying the ports. So what are the ports? Devices will communicate with the help of the ports. They will always communicate with the help of the open port. Okay. This involves, what does port scanning involves? This involves probing a server or destination computer. What are the open ports are there? The host computer means Kali Linux is host computer. Find out the open ports in the target. What is known as port scanning. Network scanning, this process identifier. Just now we've done the active network scanning. Network scanning identify what are the active devices in the network. And vulnerability scanning, I need to know the infrastructure. Suppose I have a network is there, I have a routers, firewalls are there. I want to know what are the vulnerabilities are there in the network. Suppose I have a web application, like WhatsApp is a web application. I have a website. I want to know the vulnerability. In the website. there is a vulnerabilities also there in website. If this website or web application is vulnerable, then easily we can attack on the website or web application. So what does vulnerability scanning do? Vulnerability scanning do find out the weaknesses in the website. Find out the weakness in the website. And next is the OS fingerprinting. This is the technique to know whether which operating system is running on the computer, target computer. Whether target device is running of Windows, target is running Android, target is running iOS. Got it? Target is in Mac. Type of operating system can find out by the OS fingerprinting. And second, this thing ping sweep. This method now I just explain you. Just now I explained. What is that? Ping. This method will send the echo request to the multiple host. Next is the service version detection. I want to know what are the services are running. So here, what are the services? Mean this, Mozilla Firefox is a service, Google Chrome is a service. Got it? I open a VLC player, there is a service. I open a Paint, there is a service. Got it? Which type of services are running? Which type of service are running? What is the version of the service? What is the service? And another thing is there, packet injection scanning. The packet injection scanning, to do the scanning, sometimes the target computer cannot allow to do the scanning. The target computer not allowed to do the scanning. So then we will create a customized packet. We will craft, mean that packets are modified. The modified packets are sent to the target. Then the target confuses and reveal the information. These are the types of scanning. Understand? అర్థమైందా? అర్థం కాలేదా? వాట్ ఇట్? ఎనీ డౌట్? మళ్ళీ మెసేజ్లు పెడతారా అలానే? సో బోడి గణేష్ ప్రెజెంట్ అవ్వట్లేదు. సో అందరికి స్క్రీన్ వస్తుందా, మీకు ఒకరి రావట్లేదండి గణేష్? ఓకే. So what is that? Network scanning. So to know the active host. So we have done this ping. Then next thing is the app scan we are going to run. Ping sweep. Also the ICP ping sweep. This one also we do. Understood? So here to do the scanning, what are the tools we are going to use? I told you that. What are the tools we use? What are the tools? What are the tools we use? What are the tools here? Use Nmap, HPing3, Nessus, ZenMap, Angry IP Scanner, and Netcat. First, we are going to know about the Nmap. See, Nmap is known as the network mapper tool. It is known as what? Network mapper tool. What is that? Network mapper tool. By using the network mapper tool, we can identify the open ports. If the computer, I show in future how to hack the computer also. Okay, understood? I want to hack a particular computer, that is a Windows or Android, any device. First, I need to know the vulnerability. By doing the vulnerability, if the vulnerability is found on the target computer, suppose I want to attack a Windows computer only. Suppose I have a Windows is there. I want to take control of the Windows. First, I need to do the vulnerability. Find out the vulnerability. How will you find the vulnerability? By using the Nmap. Nmap can find out open ports. What are the things done by the Nmap? Nmap is known as the network mapper tool. It is known as the network mapper tool. The mostly used cyber security tool. It is known as the eye of the cyber security engineer. It is known as the eye of the cyber security engineer. So without Nmap, there is no cyber security. First thing, everyone will know the tool Nmap. Okay. So what does Nmap do? Nmap will find out the open ports, find out the operating system, which type of operating system running on the target computer. So what are the services are running on the target computer? what are the services are running the target computer, and also what are the vulnerabilities are there in the target devices. By finding the this all vulnerabilities, open ports and services what are running, we are going to attack on the target computer. Okay, without knowing, understanding Nmap, it is very difficult. It is very difficult to do the hacking. The initial stages before the hacking, to do the open ports, to know the vulnerabilities, do the Nmap. If you know the vulnerability, how you attack on the target computer? I don't know which is the vulnerability, which is the loophole. Whether it is possible to attack on the target computer, it is like fools behaving. I don't know what is the posture, whether the vulnerability is there or not. I don't know the vulnerability. If I want to steal something, I just I went to the bank. I found that no windows are there. No windows are there. So another thing is there, windows are there that are open. If you know that windows are open, then I will do attack. Without knowing anything, if you do attack on the bank, it is possible to steal the money, or instead of that you will get cut. Understood? This Nmap tool will identify the vulnerabilities, open ports, operating system, service version, everything. And also sometimes we need to bypass the firewall. What is the firewall? Anyone know that firewall? Firewall is a security device. Here, having a network is there. This is the network. Previously I also explained. This is the switch. This is the router, and these are the devices we are connected. Okay, these are the devices are connected. All these are the devices, maybe it having IP address. This is known as the SWAT switch. This is what router. This router is connected to what? ISP. This one I explained in previous classes. Okay. What is a firewall? Firewall is a security device which is placed between this is the LAN. This one I also explained. This is the WAN. What it? If attacker wants to attack, then there is no firewall is there. Then he will direct access to the network. He will attack on the network. If you install the firewall, if you configure the firewall, then it will protect from the outside and inside attack. What is that? Outside and inside attack. Sometimes when I want to do the scanning, then what happens here? There is a behind firewall is there. What is that? Target is behind the firewall. Target behind the firewall have a target. But before the target is firewall is there. This firewall won't allow to do the scanning. Means that it won't allow to do the scanning. It will get error response. It won't get any response. Then we have some techniques are there, network mapping or Nmap having a techniques are there, where we can bypass the firewall also. And understanding that whenever you doing the Nmap, when you are performing the Nmap on a particular website or a particular network, we need to take the prior information from the owner, network owner or target. Without taking the permission from the target, without taking the permission from the organization or website, if you do the Nmap, they will definitely, you will be in the jail. You will face legal issue. Understood? I have a website is there, I taken a CBA website. Understood? Then I do an Nmap scanning on the CBA website. What happens? Within 1 hour, you will be in jail. Understood? So same thing, the person who has sent obscene words to me, he will also offensible. Remember that. So I had already have a location of him. And also his mail ID. He will be within 1 hour. I'll tell you that. Okay. So this is the thing. Understood? Here I just open here Kali Linux. I will do the practical. This Nmap is an inbuilt tool with the Kali Linux. You don't need to install Nmap in the Kali Linux. Most of the 99% tools inbuilt with the embedded with the Kali Linux. You don't need to install, like Metasploit, Nmap, Wireshark. All these tools are inbuilt. You don't need to install. Some of the tools only you need to install. Whenever the some of the tools how to install, I will explain you how to install. No problem for you. Here, so what are the tool going to learn here? Nmap. So here I just go to Nmap. I go to the Nmap here. Nmap here. You're going to know the Nmap. To know the Nmap, how to use Nmap, I just type Nmap cheat sheet. What is that? Nmap cheat sheet. This Nmap cheat sheet, anything you want to know, followed by the cheat sheet. I want to know the Python. Cheat sheet means it having everything. Shortcutly they will explain. I just go to the Python, just type Python cheat sheet. If anybody knows that Python, just have a Python cheat sheet. Got it? When I type here Python sheet, see this Python cheat sheet, all the things regarding the Python will be there. These are the cheat sheet. It having a short information of all Python, everything Python, regarding Python. Same thing, I want to know the Nmap. There is a cheat sheet regarding what? Nmap. Okay, Nmap cheat sheet. Okay, so then this is the cheat sheet where having the all commands regarding the Nmap. Got it? I'll send you this link to you, no problem. Just send forward to the link to you. Okay, Nmap cheat sheet. Here we are going to learn that command. This command will observe that. What is the command here? What is the command here? This command. What is the ARP scan? To identify the other active hosts. What are the other hosts are there in network? Okay. So what is this one? ARP scan. The ARP scan. So what is the command here? ARP scan followed by the this network. I'll just go to the Kali Linux. How to use the Kali Linux? Just right click on the desktop. Go to the open terminal. Open terminal here. Then log in into the root. If you want to zoom, Control plus plus. Control plus plus. Here log into root. Type sudo s. Okay. Then you log into root. What is the command here? We need to use ARP scan. What is that? ARP scan. 192.168.0.0 slash whole network I want to scan. This network I want to scan whole network. Then enter. Then enter. See this? I got all information. What are the live hosts are there in my network? In my network, which I connected. These are the IP address of the live host. Understood? These are the live host. What is the command here? So what does mean that this I explained already, network address and broadcast address. I want to scan whole network. Whole network. This is the command. I just scan the whole network. These are the live host. These are the live host. Okay? Got it? Next thing. So what is the ping speed? Also known as the ICMP speed per ping span. Ping span. I use the Nmap command here. Here, what is the Nmap here? I told you that to know the Nmap about what need to type here? Nmap cheat sheet. What is that? Nmap cheat sheet. So this Nmap cheat sheet is having all commands and stages. Okay? Okay now? So now, to do the Nmap scanning, every command need to type after the Nmap. First we need to type the Nmap. I want to scan a single IP address. Single IP address. I want to scan a particular host. Then followed by the host. Followed by the host. Here another host is there. I am just starting the another host. Another machine is there. I am scanning the other host also. If anybody having issue, I want to practice lab practice, or I want to do something, I having any installation problem, those probably having installation problem, those having a laptop, please come to me. I will go to help for them. Okay. So this is the target computer. Target computer. This is the target computer. So how to know the target computer IP address? Yeah. Go to the run Windows. This is Windows. Run. Type CMD and type IP config. Type IP config. So what is the IP address here? 210. 192.160.0.210. Here also you can find out the target. See this. There will be target will be there. I done the ARP scanning. See this. You can find out the IP addresses. Okay. Live host. So first command, I want to do the scanning on this computer, this device. What is the IP address here? 192.160.210. Okay, how will do the scanning here? Go to the Kali Linux and press Ctrl C. Press Ctrl C and nmap followed by the target IP address. What is the target IP address? 192.168.0.210. Got it? Then enter. When I enter here, it do the scanning and find out that there are how many ports are there? 996 closed ports are there. In this one, this is the 135 port number 135 TCP port is open, 139 port is open, 445 port is open, and 2869 is open. And this is the MAC address of the target computer. Understood? So what I done here? I done the simple scanning on the single IP address. I will take another machine. I have a Metasploit machine is there. Okay. I just log into the Metasploit machine. If config. So what is the IP address? 192.160.135. I want to do the scanning on this IP address. I just go here 135. Go here 135. So now it shows what are the open ports. This is the port 21. Open port. Which type of service? Mean that if this open port is there, there is a fair amount of chance we can enter into the target. If no open ports are there, difficult to attack on the target. So now I just scan the two IP addresses that shows the IP open ports, open stage, and which type of services running. Okay, got it? Before I had run only single IP address, I want to run like multiple IP address. I want to run multiple IP address like 192.192.168. I want to run at a time, like what a time, and map. Come on. I want to scan multiple IP addresses instead of single IP address. 192.168.0.210, 192.168.0.211. I want to scan three IP addresses at a time. 3 IP addresses at a time. Enter. So now it scans the 3 IP addresses and shows the result. Okay, see this. These are the result for 3 IP addresses. Understand? These are the result for what? 3 IP addresses. To scan the multiple IP addresses, nmap followed by the IP address. What it? I want to range the entire range. Means like first IP to second IP. I had told you that last IP, first IP. You remember that one. So I want to like first IP to what? Range. What is the range here? 192. This is the first IP. 0.1 is the first IP. What is the last IP is there? 254. If you know that one, easily understand. 254. It will scan the entire. It will scan the entire network range. So 192.168.1.0 under 254. Okay. Now it will scan whole IP addresses from this network. I told you that network address and the broadcast address in between first IP and last IP. It will scan from this whole network 1 to 254. It takes nearly 10 to 15 minutes. That will scan all computers. Then it will find the open ports and services, which are the open ports or services are there. So today's class is that thing. Tomorrow we'll continue the remaining class. Okay. If anybody having doubts, they can please ask me.